But let's talk legally where the families stand in this lawsuit, if you don't mind, Anahita.
It's a very complex legal issue, but parents do not have an absolute right to refuse medical care for their children. A lot of people don't know that. And when the basis for the refusal is religious beliefs, it gets even more complex. And ultimately, a court makes that decision as to whether or not a parent should be compelled to give treatment to a child.
Okay, they refuse the vitamin K.
And that's the question. The court will have to decide.
And is that why they took the kid away?
Yes, they took this child away. The hospital is saying, look, we followed the department policy. We had to do this. It's not our fault. The policy has been rescinded, but the couple was still damaged. Multiple couples had their children taken away from them at childbirth based on this policy. So the court is going to have to decide, can a parent legally refuse a vitamin K shot, or is that considered neglect?
We have a series called Money versus Mood.
The hospital is being sued, the department is being sued, and like I said, it's going to be up to the court to decide. This will set a precedent for future states as well. So if the court says legally vitamin K is not medically necessary, other states will follow. But ultimately, who should make that decision? What if it's based on a parent's religious beliefs, like in this case? It's going to be up to the court to do that balancing test.
What are your thoughts on it as an attorney?
I think it can go either way. I mean, I don't think you can disagree with the fact that you can debate whether or not this is medically necessary. Should parents be compelled to give it to their kids? Debate that all day, but I don't think you can debate the policy of taking a newborn away from a couple in that, immediate moment of childbirth. I don't think anyone can argue that that is legal, that is moral, that is ethical, and I think that's going to be the big problem in this lawsuit.
If there's a big settlement against DC.
And I think you make great points in saying that. We need some type of standard so doctors and hospitals know what to do. This shot needs to be given right away, so you don't have a judge sitting in the next room, right? So there has to be guidance.
We all want like this.
I agree with you. And there will be a settlement. They're not going to take this case to trial. It's going to cost way too much money, way too much heartache for both sides to go through a trial and litigate this case. So there will be a settlement.
And if there's a great takeaway from that here for 12 hours, these are the lessons learned. I hate to say this, but the doctor's court is no longer in session.